Alrighty, welcome to a slightly scuffed draft. No camera for a second. I'll work on turning it on. The draft started and my OBS lost it. I first picked Seasoned Engineer intentionally out of a pack with not a whole lot to contend with. And then this pack, I mean, there's a Preordain. I'm not taking Retrofitter. The white cards are Touch the Spirit Realm and Sanguine Evangelist, but I don't think are strong enough to take here. There's a million blue cards. I think I'm just going to take Preordain here and see where it goes. Oh, perfect. I can take Force of Negation. Blue-white, play Seasoned Engineer, Force of Negation is pretty great. There is an Arid Mesa, which is a totally legit pick too, but you know what? I think the Preordain makes me really want Force of Negation, and now I'm going to do it. No one can stop me. I'm going to take the Riddler. I think the Riddler is awesome, and I'm going to take it over Mother of Runes because, you know what? That's what I wanted to do. And then here, well, this pack, the best cards are like Upheaval and Workshop, but I don't think either really fits here. I think I might just Fiery Islet. I could easily be Jeskai if that Aragorn Wheels or something along those lines. All right, success. I'm here. And now your draft's much better, I'm sure. I think I might just take a little Thraben Inspector. A cheeky little Inspector. Passing a Birds as the best card. Freebooter's okay. Skyclave is okay, but honestly, I'm like not the biggest Skyclave fan. I like the Thraben Inspector a lot. This I think is it's nice with Quantum Riddler on both ends. Here, I don't really want Paradoxical Outcome. Well, I want it, but that's not where I'm at. Figure of Destiny is good, but I'm worried about the blue aspect. I might just take Sunbillow Verge because I think that splashing red, if I get some good red lands, is totally fine. Oh, here, easy Meticulous Archive over Jace. Passing Yogwill, Pest Infestation. Not too big of a deal. All right. Kind of like a Jeskai Tempo. I do like that. And of course, this is the Powered Cube. We have the initiative, as you can tell. So let's see what comes back from my opening pack, which again wasn't the strongest pack in the world. Oh, and then here, I'm going to take Absent. I like Absent in this spot. I think I like it more than Winds of Abandon just based on how these decks play out, plus instant speed. Passing Ballista, so passing a decent amount of artifact stuff. Not really a dig through time deck at the moment. Look, some might say Quantum Riddler over Mother of Runes is crazy, but Mother of Runes in the Powered Cube, there are some matchups where it's not that good, and I think the Riddler is a really good card. Plus, I don't need to go full on just white aggro to make use of some of the cards I have. I think these cards could do really, really well in kind of like a mid-range deck, which is a little more where this is aiming. And here, okay, so Talisman came back, and this actually looks like a kind of nice Talisman deck. There's also Touch the Spirit Realm and Time Warp and Sarah Paragon. They're all solid cards. I think I'm going to take the Talisman, though. It's a nice bit of fixing. You can ramp into a Dungeoneer or a Riddler. Turn 2 Talisman, cast Preordain. Money. All right. Talisman also makes Hero Bladehold a bit better, so I'll take that. And here I will just take the 1 red card past 3 green cards, which I technically could end up in a spot where I'm playing Chandra, though it doesn't look like the most likely right now. More green cards. I think Questing Beast is the best of those. I think Elf, well, green is open. 4 red green cards in a row. All right. A little Mox Pearl action? No, but a Fracture Identity is good. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm going to take Bomba. Here's my red splash. Bombardiers is just way too good. I'm really happy playing it. Warp a Riddler, throw it for 7 damage, anyone? Maybe Teferi comes back. Cosmic Grand Zenith. Fracture's not coming back. Neither is Miscalc. Galvanic Discharge could, though. I could see that happening. Well, getting past a Mox is almost as good as an opening one. It's a little worse because you know they took a better piece of power, but passing Feywild, a Lion's Eye, a Grim Monolith, and Tomb. So a lot of good combo cards, but picking up Mox Emerald is just fantastic, obviously. This deck with Bombardiers, Riddler, Dungeoneer, Hero, like it has some good ways to use that mana acceleration. Very proactive start here. Could use 4 more blue cards, though. Ooh, perfect. A little Ponder action. It'll just make me more consistent at finding my good cards as blue cards to pitch to force. Ponder's also nice with Riddler. Passing a Steel Cutter, which I do like. Really passing Inquisition Wasteland, but from the Catacombs. But I think taking Ponder makes a lot of sense here. I could really use a kind of Mana Leak Remand style cards, as always. No More Lies, a nice reward for being in blue-white. Oh, okay. So here, I'm really deciding between Containment Priest and Elspeth. I have been really impressed with Elspeth. It's been a fantastic card. Contain Priest also very good, and I'm passing some Reanimator stuff. I should probably just take Containment Priest. It is a really nice one. And then here, I do like me a Flage. There's a Flame Tongue. There's a Starting Town. A Sage of the Skies, which is nice with like the Mox and the cantrips. Leyline Binding is nice, but I'm not really looking like 4 colors. Honestly, I think I just take Starting Town. Just a little bit of fixing. Why not? Ooh, Cathar Commando or Suspicious Stowaway. I do like Cathar Commando. The Stowaway is nice with the Riddler, but also nice with the Initiative. So let's take the Stowaway. Also, it's a Rogue, so it triggers this thing. Nice. Oh man, Hallowed Pound. I'm going to take Hallowed Pound. This is not... I mean, I would play Consult the Star Charts, but I don't think this deck needs it so much, and getting Hallowed Fountain is just a nice little gift. Oh, Headliner Scarlet. Big fan of that one. I'll splash a Scarlet and take that over Unholy Heat, which I would also pretty much like to play, though. Oh, Teferi came back? Yeah, I'm in for Teferi. This is not looking like a Treasure Cruise deck. It is looking like a True Name deck. Hold on. Is there any chance I just don't do that? I have pretty good mana. Like, yeah, I actually think this is a True Name deck. All right. It's not usually, but I'm just going to be Jeskai aggro here. And I just need a couple counters to kind of get me over the line is my plan. LED came back. So did Ultima. There's also Trop. Let's just hate LED. I did pass a late Echo of Eons as well. LED is just by far the best card, even if I'm not going to use it. I'm not sure what other people are going to use it for, but I like Rabble Master with Broadside, but I think Exercise is a better sideboard card. I'd side that in a decent amount, I think. And now... I'm not going to splash the Night of Autumn. It's which one of these do I hate? Honestly, I think I'm more likely when I hate Chain of Smog, because Artifact cards got passed the other way. All right, I'll take a Leyline Binding, and if I get the right duels, random Triomes or something, I could end up playing it. I don't mind passing both of those cards. I think Nissa is a little stronger than Surrock. I still am scarred over that one time that I just had 3 counter spells and 2 removal spells, and my opponent just goes turn 2 Surrock, and I just died. It wasn't close. Okay, so don't love the Hero Blade hold. Green from both directions. All right. Really could use another piece of Busted Acceleration. This deck would pop off. Some counters would be nice. More creature removal would be nice. All right, well, it's not quite Busted Acceleration, but this is definitely a Mox Diamond deck. I mean, I have some good 2s to play on turn 1, some good 3s to play on turn 2, and same with the 4s. Pass an Urza, pass Caracas, but yeah, this is just a Mox Diamond setup if I've ever seen one. All right, here, I will still take Library of Alexandria, I think. There is also like, I mean, I don't want to take Seachrome Coast or Mana Confluence. Library is a messed up card. It's also good with Moxes, so it's not, I mean, it's funny. Mox Diamond seems like a card that's bad with Library, but it's actually good. If you get Library going, paying the cost on Mox Diamond is not that bad. And here, I think this is a pretty easy Mystic Confluence. That's like the kind of card I want once I've landed one of these over Elite Spellbinder and, well, Brainstorm. It doesn't look like the best here. The Talisman also looks kind of nice here. This pack's a little less enticing. There's Jackrabbit, there's Sunfall. I think I just take Prismatic Ending. It's decent removal. I'll have a lot of different colors at my disposal. And Monastery Mentor is also not bad, but I like Prismatic Ending here. Not that dream 4th pick by any stretch. And then here, totally green cards. This is all green cards. Will I play Consider? I could take Breeding Pool, but I don't have a reason to play green, so it doesn't really help me. I guess I could take Breeding Pool to make Leyline Binding better. I'll just take Consider. I'll just take some cantrips. This is a good Quantum Riddler deck. Should I play LED? You warp Riddler, and then next turn you LED, discard your hand, use the mana from LED to play the Riddler? 5th pick Consider. Wow, the dream. Yeah, I mean, maybe Breeding Pool to get Leyline Binding in wasn't unreasonable, but without fetch lands, I still don't really love it. I could use more red fixing. Don't have that, unfortunately. I actually might just take Balance here. Warp a Riddler, then Balance. Balance is really good with the Moxes. All right, and the Talisman. All right, I'll take that. There's also Lose Focus, though. No, Balance is just so busted of a card. I'll take it. I'll figure it out. Ooh, and now there's another Talisman or a Bauble. I kind of think Bubble is mostly just good with balance, but it's also good with library and can be good with like Riddler or Suspicious Stowaway. I think I'll take the Bobble. I don't like multiple, talismans that much. Oh, Pyroblast versus Copter versus Adeline. I do like me a Pyroblast. I don't think I want Copter here. There's been a lot of blue at this table. Let's just take Pyroblast. Now there's a Cogwork, but this actually could be a solid Enduring Innocence deck too. Yeah, I've got a decent amount of things. Cheap creatures. All right, let's take Enduring Innocence. Oh, I'll take Giver of Runes now. I think that's better than Flicker Wisp for me. Cryogen Relic is kind of interesting. Arena of Glory. I don't have enough mountains to really make that work, unfortunately. And I already have haste on a couple of my creatures. It is really good with Hero of Bladehold, though. I'll take the Relic, though. I'm not that stoked about that. I think I'll just hate Titania because it's the best card here. Sure. No one's playing green. I can see that. I don't think I want this Cryogen Relic either. Maybe I didn't need to take it. So this is now 16 lands plus Mox and Mox and a bunch of cantrips. Yeah, this is probably fine. This deck's kind of weird. I don't really I don't really know exactly how this is going to play out, but I think it's got some moves. All right, so I just need to add some lands and maybe cut a card, but I don't even think I need to cut a card. And I don't think I want Leyline Binding in right now. I've got enough blue for the force. Yeah, this looks all pretty reasonable. A lot of random green, but I don't think I want to even try to do that. And I don't think the Cryogen Relic... Oh, it's really nice with Broadside Bombardiers. Honestly, given that I have a couple Moxes, let's try the Cryogen Relic over Consider. It's not like Consider's that great of a card. It seems like this could be nice. How many mountains do I need? Like 1 or something? Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red. I could use 2 mountains actually. And I think I have enough blue-white lands that I could probably swing that. Mox Emerald not doing me too many favors here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll probably need to cut at least one of those. Because now 14, 15, 16, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue, and 6, 7, 8, 9 blue, 9 white. Well, plus Talisman is like the 10th on both. All right. Yeah, no, this seems pretty reasonable to me. Alrighty, time for round 1. Playing against Paul Chinas, OBGYN, PhD, something like that. Yeah, I'll keep this. This is a pretty good Mox Time in hand. It's a little land heavy, but I get to go turn 1 Meticulous Archive. Turn 2 True Name on the play is pretty good. Just need to find one of my 4-drops with this Archive. And probably pretty set. I think I'm likely discarding Starting Town. Though, we'll see. All right, and Archive. I actually don't hate Suspicious Stowaway. It lets me play True Name on 2, because I still play the True Name, and then still have Force of Negation up. Okay. Jeez, okay. I don't think I'm countering that with Force. Time Vault? All right. That's a lot of power. All right. I will just try to force a follow-up key. And let's draw. I think, yeah, we'll discard Starting Town. Play True Name. And pass the turn. And then I'm going to untap the Time Vault here? I assume not. All right, no plays. It's about as good as I could have hoped for, I suppose. Land. Sadly, can I play Stowaway here? I kind of feel like I can't. Could just untap Time Vault here. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable play. The problem was I just didn't want to tap out to not having force up. And seems like that, because what if, yeah, sure, my opponent didn't have it in hand right now, but what if they had a Vampiric Tutor? So that is kind of my concern there. Peel the blue immediately. I don't like that. Just gonna be a Tinker. I would be pretty happy if it was Tinker. Not Saheeli. Oh, that I will force, because otherwise it makes Time Vault just go off pretty easily. Sol Ring locks Time Vault, huh? All right. Yeah, if you got another combo card, then I guess I lose. Let's see what you got. Tinker for key, DT. I mean, I guess DT would have gotten cast 2 turns ago, most likely. Do I have much? I guess Leyline Binding and Exercise in my sideboard. Yeah, they were probably both coming in. Mind Stone, sure. All right. I survived. I don't have a lot of other things that do anything here. Let's attack first and draw with the Stowaway before casting Preordain. But I am hitting pretty hard. Oh, there we go. Prismatic Ending is excellent. Let's just do that first. Let's Prismatic Ending the Time Vault. This way I can pay for Mana Leak. This is Urtai. Oh, Paradoxical Outcome for 4? Are you kidding me? Okay. Yeah, all right, well. Wow, that couldn't have gone better for my opponent. I cast a sorcery speed removal spell on Time Vault. All right, put these both on the bottom. Just pass the turn. I gotta just be dead here, right? Whoa, what a busted deck. All right, this is gonna be tough. I mean, looking at my deck, I've got a Pyroblast, Prismatic Ending, Unexpectedly Absent, and I guess Balance looks horrible. I'm definitely taking that out. We'll see what else we can do. Force Negation is going to be good in the matchup, at least. But, yeah. Yeah, you got a Sol Ring. Brutal part was they did miss land drops. Oh, Jar? That's the play right now? So, I'm going to crack this Fiery Eyelid, because I have a bunch of cards that can, like, Bombardiers wins the game right now. That's most of the one, actually. I assume I'm dead next turn, but I mean, there are cards I could draw that could do something, I guess. Let's see. Land. Actually, let's just pass. I have lethal either way. And maybe Containment Priest does something. I don't know. And I keep my mana up for when Jar gets cracked. For Pyroblast or maybe Unexpectedly Absent, something like that. Time Vault, all right. Crack Jar and Hope? Okay. All right. Yeah, that's unfortunate. What you got here? Tinker? Tinker probably does it. Oh, Trinket Mage. Yeah, that's probably going to do it too. I assume it's going to get a key here. All right. There it goes. Well, that was unfortunate. And Balance can definitely go out. I'm thinking Containment Priest isn't going to be amazing, but maybe it's just a flash creature. Like, Hero Bladehold is a lot slower. I feel like I want to leave mana up, but maybe not. Maybe Enduring Innocence can go. No, I think I will take the Hero Bladehold out. I've got... Well... No, I should take the Containment Priest out. All right. And I could take Enduring Innocence out, but I still have a couple things. All right, let's try this. All right, I would like to play first. Let's do it. Says this is going to beat my opponent's triple power deck. I'm going to play turn 1 Thraben, turn 2 Suspicious Stowaway, and hope that plus Unexpectedly Absent is sufficient. I don't know that it will be, but oh good, a Mishra's Workshop. That's got to bode well for me. Any chance we're done? No chance. Look, sometimes you have these matches where it's like, I'm going to beat this deck 2 out of 10 times or something like that. I mean, that was a really bad way to do that unless you want mana up right now, because you could have played Chalice for 2 and then played Talisman. Huh. Maybe this is getting countered. That would make sense as to why you tap it that way, sure. Yeah, alright. That makes all sense. My opponent's not bad, so it makes sense why they do it that way. Well, let's see what they got. They have 1 million mana. Jeez, another big workshop tap. All right. Is this a jar? And Bankbuster. All right. It's absent the jar for 1. They can still play jar again next turn, but it delays it by a turn at least, and maybe I can get something out first. Can use Bankbuster to draw the jar and then play jar, but I can't wait till their turn because they could just crack jar on their turn. We got another play that isn't a jar but is an expensive artifact. Oh man, this is not going to be a very close match, is it? Well, if I draw Exercise, or I could even cast Leyline Binding, something that kills the jar, that would be decent. I'm just not going to ponder. I'm just going to cast Hero Blade Hold. The thing is, if I ponder, I'm not even necessarily going to kill the jar, and they already have a Bankbuster going, so whatever, just do your thing. Win the game, it's fine. It does happen sometimes. I would have seen Cryogen Relic and 2 lands. Not going to get the job done. My deck is in like the bottom 30% of decks that I've drafted in Cube, and their deck's in the top 5% of Cube decks, so a little bit of a mismatch, I would say. Let's hope we can get the other 2. Obviously there's some combinations of draws where I can still compete, but it's not these ones. Let me put it that way. What is this? 6 mana is a Coveted Jewel? Oh, Frantic Search, Floating Workshop mana. Nice, very nice. Discards 2 lands. Sure. Okay, so this isn't an artifact then. Okay, Saheeli Key. Yeah, Player Time Vault. All right, you got both keys. Jeez, what a deck. Into Soul Ring. Okay. Draw. Did you peel the Time Vault? Untapping Soul Ring. Okay. Guess they could turn a token into a Soul Ring and use Bankbuster with Saheeli, but discard some lands. All right. Well, Mox isn't bad, so let's go Ponder, Leyline Binding, Mystic Confluence. I guess I won't shuffle. I mean, Headliner Scarlet is going to be nice here. And I'm just dead if Paul finds Time Vault. There's nothing I can do about that. So let's see. Headliner Scarlet. Oh, no, I'll have Hero. So just to make sure, I can attack for 4, 7, 9, 13. So I can't quite win this turn, but which is a shame. I'm actually kind of close. So I'm going to attack Saheeli, attack my opponent, and then put these on the battlefield, and then attack, and attack. Okay, this kills Saheeli and deals 8. And then next turn, I'll have Mystic Confluence. So, alright, well. Basically, does my opponent have something good here? If it's Time Vault, I'm dead. Paradoxical Outcome, pretty dead. Coveted Jewel, if that's what this is, pretty dead. I mean, if Paradoxical Outcome, Time Vault, and all the other card draw spells are at the bottom, sure. They can only draw one more card here, but still a million cards in hand and way too much mana for me to deal with all the keys and Coveted Jewel. Tainted Pact. Alright. Hit Trinket Mage. They kept Trinket Mage? Oh, they just already had Time Vault. Alright. Oh no, they hit Trinket Mage and then hit Time Vault. Yeah, sure. Alright, well, that's, is what it is. Alright, well, that was a trouncing. Let's go to round 2. Playing against Sven, who's on blue-black Doomsday. So, Force Negation working overtime today. And I think I'm going to lead on the Giver on turn 1. And I can preordain on 2. And hope to find something to do. Let's see. This deck really could have used another counter, especially playing against multiple combo matchups. I mean, I'm glad I'm playing blue because like a normal red-white deck was definitely... Well, that first deck, it kind of doesn't matter. Like, that deck is just going to beat just about everything. But against like a Doomsday deck, I think I'd rather have the ability to find force over maybe being a little more focused, but who knows? All right, well, let's bobble. Swamp, huh? Okay. I like Pyroblast. I think I'm going to play Meticulous Archive. In that. Send, and then next turn I'll be able to play Preordain and have Pyroblast up. And we'll see. Hopefully Sven doesn't get me too quickly here. Marsh Flats, any Undercity Sewers. And Xander's a Lounge. So Sven has like Doomsday, has Reanimate stuff. And I guess this Pyroblast also could do something, but we'll see. I might be getting duressed here. If so, then obviously that doesn't work out great. Or Ritual Doomsday. Who knows? That could be the case. Oh, Dothy Voidwalker. Okay. Talisman. Preordain. Any action? If I'm going to get dazed, they would have dazed the Talisman. I'll play the Mountain afterwards. Prismatic Ending absent. Yeah. I'll keep Prismatic Ending as a way to stop the Voidwalker here, and I'll keep attacking because the Shadow can't block me anyways. Next turn, Prismatic Ending, the Voidwalker. I just feel like Voidwalker is annoying enough that it's probably worth keeping this on top, even though I do want to find a threat of some kind as well. I'm really not putting a lot of pressure on Sven here. What do you want to find? Hero Bladehold? Seasoned Dungeoneer would be awesome. The Hero Bladehold would be great too with Giver in play, ready to block. Riddler would also be pretty decent here. All right, let's see what I draw. The Riddler. All right. Let's Prismatic Ending that. Paying blue-white. And then I'm going to warp the Riddler. And if I play Pyroblast here, I actually will draw 2 cards. So Sven has a counter. Counter target spell if it's blue. Counter the Mana Leak. Yeah, I mean, that actually did work kind of nicely. Obviously, I'm not really set up to like stop a Doomsday or anything like that here, but and I'll hit with this because this is going to go away, so it's not like having Giver out does anything. All right, next turn I can play Seasoned Dungeoneer, and it would be really nice to find Force of Negation. Okay. Fatal Push and Caracas. Caracas doesn't do much either. Let's get the Dungeoneer out. I think that this is a better threat. And I guess I'll get an island here. Sadly, my hand's all lands. So it's going to be kind of tough. It's also kind of a beat because I can't even trigger the Riddler here because my hand is all lands. Well, they have the removal spell, but I have the initiative still, so that at least is decent. Is this like a sneak attack or something? A Dak Faden? Oh, Name Sticker Goblin? All right. For the max amount? Hey, okay. What is this? I don't like it. Reanimate the Dungeoneer so they gain the initiative. And then what? What was all the name sticker for? Get a probably island, mountain, swamp, whatever. Oh, and then Bonehorde Dracosaur? What is going on in the blue-black Doomsday deck? Sure. I guess I'll lose to this. Balance would be a really sick draw here. All right. Ponder is a look at that. Oh, okay. That was actually really good because now I go bounce, bounce, draw. I get my Dungeoneer back. Currently, the Dracosaur is not castable. It does give Sven the ability to use Shelldock, but I can't do anything about that. And, you know, I might be in a spot where I can just win next turn. Let's see. I have exactly lethal. This is really funny. Maybe, yeah, not more because this doesn't trigger, but I hope Sven just plays the Bonehorde. Leaves up Caracas. Oh, this is amazing. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to play Bombardiers. Then I'm going to play Dungeoneer, go to Forge, make this a 4/4, attack for 4, they go to 6, and then and then Bombardiers. Land, so go Broadside, Bombardiers. Seasoned Dungeoneer. Exactly lethal. Oh, that was a nice one. That was really good. All right. Sideboard. Maybe I don't want like Exercise or Leyline Binding. Balance doesn't actually seem that good in the matchup. It would have been good that exact game. I kind of think Leyline Binding will be better. All right. Don't think I want Exercise. Containment Priest definitely looks good. All right, on the draw here. Kind of stole that one. Mystic Confluence was nice. Oh, a little library hand? I like it. Sven mulliganed here. And no duress, please. Nice. Library. Let's just say go. So the difference between, if I could upkeep it to play around Orcish Bowmasters, but I think that waiting, I haven't seen that. It seems fine. Oh, Bauble. Look, this is where Bauble's awesome. So let's say I have 9 cards, 8 cards. Let's ponder. Oh yeah, I like this hand. No shuffle. Play Bauble. Pass the turn here. Okay. If I can just get one turn of Sven not having an animate. Ooh boy. All right. Bonehorde Dracosaur. Yeah. All right. What else you got? A thieving skydiver. Well, that's good to know. Draw. I guess I'm probably gonna lose. Bonehorde Dracosaur, huh? Turn 3 Bonehorde is pretty good. I think I play Suspicious Stoy and pass the turn. I think I discard Fiery Islet. Oh, hit one of each. Hit Fatal Push and Mountain. Well, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. They're mind collapsing that instead of fatal pushing? They must need the mana for something. Into Passageways here. Let's draw. Alright, maybe balance is actually good. It certainly would be decent here, though. I'd go to 2 cards. And I wouldn't have the initiative. Like, I might still lose this game, of course, but... Okay. Oh, Mox Diamond is at least like a good draw. Here, let's go Mox. Discard Mountain here. Draw. Okay, so I have 4 mana. No, never mind. Never mind. It is not going to happen. All right. Well, died badly there. Let's go to sideboarding here. Okay, I think I want Exercise in, or maybe Balance. I mean, I have a bunch of... I actually have a pretty good spread of removal spells, it feels like. On the play, do I want Balance? Do I want to cut Pyroblast? I mean, the Pyroblast still seems decent. Counters Occult Epiphany, Mana Leak. Maybe I just cut Enduring Innocence and I'll try Balance here. Or maybe Exercise is better, actually. Let's do that. That kills... That also kills the Bone Horde. All right. I would like to play first. Sure. No Mox, but I don't think I'm supposed to mull just because I don't have a Mox. I get to cycle Riddler on 2, True Name on 3, and then Headliner Scarlet into Mystic Confluence. I mean, that is a pretty decent curve. Shadowy Backstreet. Don't hit a giant monster, please. Okay, they kept it on top. Oh, okay, well, new plan. Much nicer. True Name on 2, and now if I draw land, I can just Headliner Scarlet here, and then I'm actually set to like play a Riddler to draw multiple cards. So this looks pretty good to me. Dothy Voidwalker. All right. Well, land, Headliner Scarlet. The Voidwalker not doing a whole lot right now. Mox into land was a pretty nice draw, and then now I have Headliner Scarlet also looking at 2 cards here. If I win this match, I'll be pretty happy. This can't be Doomsday, right? Oh, Infernal Grasp, and then they replay it. Okay, can I get a land, please? Get this Mystic Confluence going? I mean, also, they're at 12 and they're facing down a True Name, which is pretty good. Land is going to be better than any spell, I think. But I would... Well, hopefully if I draw a spell, it's at least a good one. Okay, in comes Headliner. Oh, what is this? Oh, reanimate the Voidwalker and then play Headliner, sure. Okay, land. I've already drawn so well, might as well keep going, right? Mystic Confluence, bounce, bounce, draw. Them stealing my creatures has really not worked out great for them. And then next turn I can go Talisman, Headliner. I'm not even going to need to use Riddler, though. Riddler, of course, will be pretty good this game at drawing 2 cards. I think I'm just going to win with True Name before that happens. Dothy, sure. I mean, Force and Negation would be the best thing to draw. Oh. Seasoned, no. Let's Headliner Scarlet, they go to 1. Yeah, or that, or Seasoned Engineer, they go to 3. Let's do the Seasoned Engineer, I think. Because it'll trigger the true name as well. I'll get Mountain, sure. All right. Oh, I haven't played a land yet. Nice. Attack. This actually explores. Yeah, I'll put Giver Runes in the graveyard. They can Dothy Voidwalker or Giver Runes if they want. Because now they're at 3, and I've got a 3/3 haste unblockable in hand, and I have the initiative. Though I guess I will lose the initiative. Him. Okay. They hit Riddler. And Headliner Scarlet, but that doesn't really do it. And I guess not playing the Mountain would have worked out slightly better against him, but I can't think of too many games where Sven casts him and it is like, and it actually works in terms of winning the game. I assume this is Riddler. Okay, well, good luck, I guess. These are both unblockable, both lethal. This can't be targeted. So, yeah, not really sure how you get out of this. Not easily, at the very least. Boom, and that's the match. We really stole this match. Game 1 and Game 3, I got very lucky. All right, time for round 3. Tank is on like 4-color, no black control or mid-range. I'm going to keep this hand. This hand looks great. It's got Lutri Companion. Library Balance is not exactly a combo, but I'm obviously not mulling a turn on Library hand. And even if you do end up balancing and discarding a bunch because you were librarying, it's not that big of a deal because at the very least you got to see more cards and then just keep the good ones. So you can usually set it up that whatever's left is pretty strong. Also, I like my curve here where I can play Talisman. Tank's just doing nothing. That is exactly what you want to see when you're librarying it up. Oh, and a Mox. Let's see. 8 cards. 7 cards. Draw. Talisman. And 7. Let's just cast Thraben. Pass the turn. And then next turn, I get to go Library and then Seasoned Engineer. What a good draw. This makes my deck look good. I'll tell you that much. I mean, Library of Alexandria kind of does that, right? Oh, no. My Talisman of Progress. All right, well, I'm going to... I'll take some damage. Get off Library for a turn. Though I can get back onto Library. Oh, getting forced. All right. Well, now I'm going to crack a Clue next turn so I can get back onto Library, since Seasoned Engineer being forced means I no longer have that. I hope Tank is just getting Lutri. No, this is an actual play. Moloch. Okay, that's fine. Eat my Thraben Inspector. Draw. So let's crack this. Crack my Clue. Draw. Prismatic Ending the Moloch. Library's still going though. 2 cards in hand for Tank over there. 1 card in hand. I guess they're going to put Lutri into hand now, most likely. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That does make all the librarying less good. Kind of makes up all that ground. Oh, that's pretty nice. So let's go. I think I want to keep librarying. So let's play. Hold on, control. Play Meticulous Archive. Draw a card before I loot here, or before. Oh, that's nice. Bauble. Yeah, bin the Bauble, and then play Hero of Bladehold. And I don't need to play this Mox Diamond yet. Would be nice to find a blue card. I'm a little scared now because my True Name and Dungeoneer got wheeled, which that puts me a little shorter on win conditions. At least the Fractured got pitched, right? Yeah. Monastery Mentor. Okay. And my balance is gone too. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune got me pretty good. It made me discard 6 cards and Tank I'm not blocking here. Tank's got Firebolt in deck. There's no shot. Basically, Tank drew 6 extra cards off it, and it ended up discarding a bunch of actually pretty good ones for me. All right. Hopefully that's it. If that's it, I don't mind things. Okay, fresh start. I can deal with that. All right, well, now I have my blue card. Let's see. Let's go unexpectedly absent. The fresh start for 1. Draw with library. Hold on. Mox. Discard island. Play Enduring Innocence. Then attack. And make 2 soldiers and battle cry. Draw a card off Enduring Innocence. If you want to block with Mentor, that's fine. Okay, I have Force of Negation up. I think I'm just going to play my land here. I'm just going to be off library. I'm at 9. Obviously, there's ways this goes very badly for me. The Vinestalk alone isn't lethal. Get lost on that. Unfortunately, I think I have to force that because I need that to stay alive here. Because this is 9. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Took this from a game where I looked like, I thought I couldn't lose. When on turn 2, I had Library, Land, Mox, Talisman, and Thraben Inspector in play. Then I was playing Seasoned Dungeoneer the next turn. But Force of Will into Wheel of Fortune? Talk about some swings, huh? Okay, Firebolt. Yeah, now I'm dead. All right. Well, unfortunate. Down a game here. Exorcise kills the fresh start. I like Pyroblast still. Containment Priest didn't look very good, so I guess maybe I'll just play the Exorcise over that. Exorcise doesn't really... I'll just play Consider. I don't know. Containment Priest did not seem good. I guess I could just play Leyline Binding. That's probably better. There's a decent bit of removal there. All right, well, I'm on the play. Let's see what we got here. Good Mox hand, maybe? Turn 2 Seasoned Dungeoneer. Can I go turn... I can go turn 1 True Name. It costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could turn 1 True Name, turn 2 Seasoned Dungeoneer if I drew land, Mox, and then those 2. All right. It's something to aspire to at least. Huh. All right. I will keep this hand. And I think I just go turn 1 Library, pass, and then turn 2 I can Library. I could play turn 2 Bombardiers instead of using Library, but it doesn't even do that much, so that doesn't seem like a good play. Draw. Oh, I guess I'll preordain. Why not? All right. I think we're on a new plan. No, I can just do that next turn. I could Mox Giver, but I don't know, Tank has a lot of removal, so Giver is going to be good at some point, but continuing to get Library going is just so powerful. I have 8 cards. Let's go land, 7 cards. Draw. Mox. Discard, and I think just wait still. Tank just has to have all removal in hand. Getting Shield Breaker, sure. Can't have too many lands in hand, yeah. Just leading on 2 basics there in that 4-color deck. All right, draw. I guess leaving Giver on top kind of didn't work out. Island. Broadside Bombardiers. What I probably should have done is just not libraried main phase last turn, or just gotten off library. But I'm actually glad I didn't get off library, given that Tank's just playing a bunch of removal spells here. Okay, White Plume. Interesting. Get an island. Well, let's draw. And Headliner Scarlet. Attack. Go get it plains. Okay, so I could have left up Pyroblast, but I once again chose to library. Let's see what Tank has. Without a Mox or anything, which I don't think Tank has, can't cast Fractured this turn. I really want to have Pyroblast up on the Fracture Identity turn. And then next turn I can Leyline Binding the White Plume with counter up. I mean, but we'll see what Tank does here. White Plume is a good one. That is for sure. I think the main thing that I did wrong this game is the turn that I played Mox. I shouldn't have just run into Embereth Shieldbreaker. What I should have done is just passed with Library 7 cards, library up to 8, then played Mox the turn I was going to use it. But I kind of changed plans midway through, which, that's the risk of doing that, But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I feel like I've still got some decent moves coming up. Okay, there goes the island. We knew about that one. And smash with the White Plume, take the initiative. Yeah, these are all pretty much forced moves. I kind of hope it's Forge onto White Plume. Yeah, that's good. And then now what? Keeping mana up? If you can kill the Headliner, you will. Okay. Mentor. Well, let's exile a card here. Ponder Enduring Innocence. I think I know what's going to happen here, and I don't like it. And draw. I think what's going to happen here is Leyline Binding is going to get Spell Pierced. Yeah. Man, these games are both felt so winnable, but I'm going to end up not, in fact, winning them. Let's hit the White Plume and let's attack with Headliner. Either trade for Mentor or make a Monk chump. Okay, trading for Mentor, I think, is probably fine. So you get to trap me down to 14. That's not a big deal. All right. I mean, if Tank has Fracture Identity this turn, then yeah, I'm done for. Actually, maybe I should have just pondered this turn instead of librarying. I'm not sure. Aragorn, okay. Takes the initiative. And firebolts me. That doesn't seem like a very good play, but all right. Let's play land. Let's draw a card. I think I'm going to have to Pyroblast the Aragorn here. Thraben. Giver of Runes. And then, as usual, play your removal spell last. Or your card draw spell last. And then play Cryogen Relic. They get to draw a card here. But maybe I can take the initiative back next turn. Well, if Tank flashes back Firebolt on Giver, then I can unexpectedly absent the Monk and take back the initiative. I did have to use my Pyroblast, sadly. Iteration. Alright. That might not be so bad. I don't think I'm going to win this game, though. Would I have won if I had played the Mox Diamond turn differently? I mean, maybe. It would have gone better for me, and maybe I would have been able to sneak in another spell. Definitely could have. I could believe that cost me the game. But also just like the White Plume into Mentor plus Spell Pierce, just brutal, All right. Yeah, I'll take it. Go to 8. No other spells. What you got over here? Any good action? They can play Embereth Shieldbreaker? I can Cryogen Relic the Monk down too if I want. Just draw and let me take the initiative, huh? Okay. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll attack with Thraben Inspector. See what's up. Wandering Emperor. All right. You got a Wandering Emperor. Make a token, I guess. Let's make a token. So now I think I just kill the token. No, hold on. Let's Cryogen Relic the Monk. Draw a card. See if I can draw anything. I guess I should have just done this in response. No, I couldn't even cast Force. Okay, so that's tapped. Yeah, I think what I am going to do is probably draw here. Just give this pro white. Oh, this Pyrokinesis. Oh no. Solitude Pitching Path. All right. Yeah, no, I am going to lose. Too many ways to fight for the initiative here. Now I'll play Hero Bladehold, but I don't have high hopes. Sure, I'll keep a True Name on top. All right. Let's hope Throne of the Dead 3 misses, huh? What do we hit? Oh, wow, almost missed. Hit Sage of the Skies, and that's it. Okay. Let's see. So next turn, I can Mystic Confluence. I guess I could Mystic Confluence and Unexpectedly Absent. Well, we'll see what happens here. At least I know Fracture Identity is on the bottom half of the deck. Treasure Cruise. Yeah, this is the battle of the medium decks, I think. I don't think Tank's 0-2, I'm 1-1. We're about to both finish 1-2, and looking at our decks, that seems about right. I felt like the first 2 rounds I played against one busted deck and one deck that was still better than mine, I think, but I managed to beat it. And then this, what do we got here? Moloch. Yeah, all right. You know, I've had enough. I'm not winning this game. All right. 1-2, and you know, this deck really just didn't have what it took. It was just, I think it had the capability of some good draws with the 2 Moxes and the powerful stuff. Library's good too. I just kind of felt like it wasn't doing enough. It could have used more counters, could have used, I don't really know exactly. It had pretty good card draw or card selection, I guess. That was about it. It needed to draw a lot of Force Negation. I didn't draw a lot of Force Negation. So that'll do it for this time. We're tied 4-4. Hopefully my teammates can close things out strong. But you know what? The less said about this Jeskai deck, the better. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll draft again. We'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.